a game, everybody. That was a crazy game for the Patriots to win, man. Oh my goodness. It was like more back and forth against the New York Jets at home at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was like tied 3-3 for most of the game, but thanks to rookie cornerback Marcus Jones with the game-winning house score punt return for a touchdown, 84 yards in the final seconds of regulation. He sends everybody home happy as the Patriots win by a score of 10-3 as they sweep the Jets. The Patriots are the 6th seed in the playoffs right now. You know, if the playoffs were today, they're the 6th seed. And they moved to 3rd place in the division. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Patriot Dreams. Welcome back to Patriot Rundown Weekly on the Patriot Dreams Television Network, PDTN. Oh, man, guys, that was a heck of a game. I couldn't believe it when he did that punt return. I was so shocked. But it is what it is. I saw the highlights, but it is what it is. Now that we got that out of the way, the Patriots have to go to Minnesota, Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, to face off against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings on a short week. They'll be playing the game on NBC, the National Broadcasting Company, national television, just so you know. So we know that this will happen in prime time on Thanksgiving night. You already know what it is. Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy, Jason Garrett, and Melissa Stark will have the call for this game. It's going to be pretty amazing. Alright, the Minnesota Vikings, we're going to get to the lineups in a little bit, but, we're just going to get through the lineups for these teams here. Give me a moment. Okay, let's get it. Mac Jones will be your quarterback for the Patriots. Running back Damian Harris, Kevin Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Pierre Strong Jr., and J.J. Taylor. Wide receivers for the Patriots: Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, Matthew Slater, Tyquan Thornton, and Riley Rebb. That's the lineups for the wide receivers for the Patriots. Tight ends: Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith will be in there. Defensively, defensive linemen: Carl Davis, Daniel Aluke, Devon Gottschalk, Lawrence Guy, DeMarcus Mitchell, Sam Roberts, and Deatrice Rice Jr. Christian Baltimore is on injured reserve right now with an injury, so we don't know if he's going to be out for the rest of the season or if he's going to come back. We'll see. Linebackers: Jerron Bentley, Alfred Jennings, Matt Judon, Raquan McMillan, Josh Uche, and Mac Wilson. They're going to have to sack up Kirk Cousins in the pocket. Defensive backs: we got Joshua Bretzel, Miles Bryant, Kyle Duggar, Jack Jones, Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Devin McCourty, Jalen Mills, Jabril Peppers, Adrian Phillips, Brandon Schooler, Sean Wade. They're going to have to intercept the ball from Kirk Cousins' wide receivers. Special teams: Joe Cardonis, the long snapper, Nick Folk is the kicker, and Michael Palardi will be the punter since the regular punter Jake Bailey's on injured reserve right now with an injury, so we'll see if he comes back or not. So, yeah. That's the lineup for the Patriots. We're going to get to the Vikings lineup in a moment. Man, this is going to be a pretty crazy game come Thanksgiving. I'm excited for it because it's Thanksgiving night. The Patriots haven't played a game in Thanksgiving in a long time. It's going to be pretty exciting. Let's get to the starting lineups for the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins is the quarterback for the Vikings. Running backs are Dalvin Cook, Alexander Mattison, and Kene Lawangu, alongside C.J. Ham, the fullback. Wide receivers: Justin Jefferson and Jalen Reagor and Adam Thielen. Tight ends: T.J. Hawkinson is the tight end for this game alongside the other two, Johnny Mudet and Nick Muse. Those are your tight ends. Defensively for the Vikings, Ross Blacklock will be the defensive lineman. Jonathan Bullard, James Lynch, Harrison Phillips. They're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket. Linebackers for this game: we got Daniil Hunter, Patrick Jones II, Eric Hendricks, Zadarius Smith. They're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket. Defensive backs, the secondary, we got Andrew Booth Jr., Chris Boyd, Theo Jackson, Patrick Peterson, Harrison Smith. They're going to have to intercept the ball from Mac Jones' wide receivers. Special teams, Andrew DePaula's the long snapper, Greg Joseph's the kicker, Ryan Wright's the punter. The final score on this game comes Thursday night at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. I say that the Patriots win this one in prime time on Thursday night for Thanksgiving. I just feel like the Vikings are going to have so many mistakes. Even though they're a good team, I think they're going to have a lot of mistakes coming up. Because that Patriots defense have been playing lights out. But I do know that the Patriots offense has been facing a lot of scrutiny due to observation. So we're going to have to see what happens with that offense for the Patriots. Can they rise to the occasion? Because again, you can't count. You can count on the special teams to save you, but not all the time. Not against this Vikings team. This Vikings team could put up a lot of points. We're just going to have to figure it out. That's how it is. I'm going to bring in my color analyst, Janet Dendy, for the second half of the Patriots Rundown Weekly. I'll be right back in a moment. What a win for the New England Patriots as they win with a house call of a punt return for a touchdown at the final seconds of regulation. I did not see this coming. Dendy and I did not see this coming as Janet Dendy joins me on top as she usually does. I did not see this coming. Dendy will tell you all the same thing. Did you see this coming?
I didn't see it coming. I thought we would do a little more offensively than we did. And man, nobody could have seen the punt return coming. That was crazy.
It's Patriot dreams, by the way, if I didn't say that earlier. But wow, I'm just stunned, man. With this win, the Patriots move to the 6th seed if the playoffs were today. But also, they're still 3rd place in their division. Now that you have the Minnesota Vikings, which are an NFC team, you have to go see them now for Thanksgiving in prime time. I'm just shocked. But what are your takeaways from that Jets game? Was it like more of a defensive game?
Yeah, it was a defensive showdown on both parts. Honestly, the Jets couldn't get anything going. We couldn't get anything going. It was 3-3 for most of the game. The Jets ended up only getting like 100 and maybe 4 net yards for the entire game. Like, offense total. It was just a defensive masterpiece, really, against basically the 2 best defenses in the NFL right now. So, I would have liked to have seen us get a little more offense going, but I'll take a win.
Yeah, a win is very much needed. A win is a win. But now, Week 12 takes us to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bloomington, I think it is, but it's Minneapolis, to the Twin Cities, to face off against Kirk Cousins. This game, as I'm looking into it, I feel like the Patriots could win this because Kirk Cousins has his struggles right now. He doesn't have one of his starting linemen to protect him, so that could create a lot of problems for him.
It probably will. He's really probably the best lineman in the NFL right now, and it guards him on his blind side. So, losing him was a big blow. Darisaw is, that's a big loss to them. Plus, they got blown out by Dallas, so their team morale's got to be, a little down right now.
I feel as the Patriots could get a win, it's not going to be that easy. Mac Jones is really going to have to really put on a show here along with his receivers. I would like to see Tyquan Thornton excel in this game. I would love to see Kendrick there. I would love to see Myers there. If you could get Aguilar a little bit, you can. Just use everybody that you got.
Yeah, Mac Jones had a better game. I know he didn't have any touchdown passes, but he didn't make any mistakes. His passes were on target. We didn't have any, big mess ups. So I thought we're kind of back on track a little bit. I'd just like to see us expand on that a little more. We need to make better connections. There was one touchdown. It could have been a touchdown had John O. Smith not. I mean, he dropped it. He recovered it again, but that was probably going to be a touchdown. These things will happen. Hopefully, we can get the offense going again. I miss Smith.
Yeah, see now, look, if the Patriots were to win against the Vikings, that would be the best thing in the world. I'll just say that. And by the way, my score prediction, which I forgot to predict it, I would say that for my predicting on Thursday Night Football, I would just say that the Patriots will probably win this game by a score of 35-27, if anything.
See, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be like maybe 17-10 Patriots, and that's being optimistic. This would be a statement game for them, though. If we were to get the win, people would have to take us seriously because Minnesota has not lost a lot, and they look very tough this year. So, a win would help us a lot.
To get us to at least 7-4 right now, is the Patriots are 6-4. If you get to 7-4, because we still got the Kansas City Chiefs at the top. And looking at it, we could probably get there. Maybe not to the first, but at least to the second seed if we can.
Yeah, I don't see us getting to the first. Kansas City's got a soft schedule after, mostly a soft schedule. Our schedule is not soft. We have the hardest remaining schedule in the NFL. So
I feel like
see us getting there.
I can feel like we'll get to second seed, maybe the third or second.
I mean, that would be nice, but at this point, I'd be happy with a wild card, really. Just because we gotta beat Miami, and we're gonna have to beat the Bills at least once. We're gonna have to win in Minnesota. Those are some tough games that we have.
The Bengals I'm not too worried about. Joe Burrow cannot handle the Patriots. I think it will be too much for him.
No, and we have a great defense, and he has no offensive line at all. I would look for him to get sacked 7-8 times at least, minimum. That's gonna be a rough game for Joe Burrow, I think.
Yeah, because it's at Gillette Stadium too. So I think once we get to the Bengals game, that should be an easy win for us. Thursday night, as I'm looking at it for the Josh Allen when we get there, I say the Patriots win that. I just feel like Josh is going to screw up somewhere.
The biggest thing, I mean, I know we're looking ahead a little bit, but the biggest thing for the Bills is Josh Allen has been struggling in the first half. If we can really take advantage of that, and get him kind of knocked back in that first half and maybe even get a lead, it'll be a lot harder. But we're going to have to capitalize on that.
Yeah. So our next victim is the Vikings, which got to go to Minnesota. We'll see how we do against Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen. This is going to be a pretty amazing game on Thursday night. Special NBC presentation. Turkey Day. Just want to say to everybody, a happy Thanksgiving to everybody, whatever you guys are doing. That's why I brought Dendy a little bit early for the week because, again, we're going to be eating turkey throughout the week. We're going to be preparing.
Yep.
We will catch you guys. Yeah. We will catch you all next week. For Janet, JD, Dendy, I am Patriot Dreams. We'll see you next week.